guys, welcome to Picture Book Drama, where it is everything in entertainment. I am your host Sean, your video and comic guru, and I went ham, y'all. I This is gonna be for another video, but I have went nuts with some NECA figures. So I'm gonna show you one I picked up today, because pretty much over the last 2 weeks, I think I picked up. This would be my sixth one in 2 weeks. Crazy. And there's still a bunch more out there. Actually, I might pick up one more because there's one I forgot about. But I went to my LCS, Graham Cracker Comics, and I basically dropped about 150 bucks. And half of it is on one, more than half of it's on one thing, which should be the last thing I show you here. I was kind of hoping to have some mail with this, but it kind of works. It gives me some stuff for another video. So, how are you guys doing? How are you? I missed you guys. Hopefully you missed me, and if so, please remember to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Remember to leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on in your world, people. I shouldn't be the only one talking. I want to know what you guys are doing. But more importantly, I want you guys to help me get that ambassadorship with Fan Expo, which used to be Wizard World. This would be my first year going. I am ecstatic. I will be there definitely on Saturday. I believe it's July, 7th, 8th, and 9th. It should be on the screen. Whether I said it correctly or not, it's on the screen. It'll let you know. But what I'm trying to do is be an ambassador for Chicago. One of many, I'm sure. But people who put together events to help get the geekdom, the fan base together, work the crowd, and get everybody, excited about it. Because I don't know about you, but I'm ecstatic now that we're back in the con mode. We're not just gonna have Fan Expo in July, but in August we get C2E2. So back-to-back cons. I don't know about you, but I am gonna be broke forever. But please hit the subscribe button, because if you subscribe to the channel, that lets them know that, that helps me out, because they do know I have a YouTube channel. I have a small but very loyal, very dedicated following. You guys, this last year, you guys have been so great. And I'm just trying to keep that, momentum going. With me working so much, it kind of kills it. I do work for Amazon, and I work a lot. Picking up hours when I can, especially when I'm dropping money like this. Thank God I paid rent. But it's crazy, the amount of stuff that NECA is putting out, and I can't wait to see what Fan Expo has, because they may have the one elusive figure from NECA I want, which is the John Connor Terminator 2 Ultimate Edition that comes with the motorcycle. I have said it many times. I will keep saying it until I get it. I want it. I need it. I've only physically seen it once. Seen it a ton of times on YouTube. I want it. But it's like, I thought I had it before going to C2E2 this year. I had it for 75 bucks, and right at the last minute, the seller canceled or dropped the whole thing, killed it. It wasn't someone else scooped it. It said the damn seller killed the damn auction. Let's get to what we're here. We're going to go to this bag first, because this is the comics I picked up. Not a lot came out this week, and I will say one thing I didn't have in this stack is Detective Comics. Now, isn't Detective Comics supposed to be out every week? So did my LCS not get it? Because when I went and looked around, it wasn't on the shelf, but they were busy, so I didn't really have a chance to ask, because you kind of didn't want to take a lot of time. This, comic book day, they're busy. But I did get something I forgot to get last week, because I was just so ecstatic about finding some of those NECA figures I keep telling you I picked up. But I forgot to get bag and boards, so I definitely, first thing I did when I went in there is got myself 100 bag and board, 100 standard, was it standard? Yeah. Modern size comic bags. Boards. But I definitely made sure that I got the resealable comic bags. I don't know what the hell I got from them last time, but these bags weren't even cut right. and they weren't taped. They weren't resealable, so they were a mess. I couldn't use them, so I can at least bag up the stuff I got last week and the stuff I got this week, and some of the stuff I've been getting in the mail that didn't come in bags. Make sense? Stay with me. We're almost there, people. We're gonna go through this because the comics, very small stack. I actually ended up going and adding a book to it, which I didn't want to do, but they should have had it in my pile last time, but they forgot. I still need to. When we get to it, we'll talk about it. But I did get the Marvel free previews. Pick these up, guys. These tend to have first appearances and stuff in here. You know, I just keep them in my bag and board it after I'm done reading it. I just put it in there. No harm, no foul. Keep them. You know, I almost ended up throwing this one away, but a friend of mine told me that this actually does have some value, but I don't know how this could have any value. There's nothing in it that gives a first appearance or anything like that. Maybe, I don't know, but get them. They're free. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Happens when you're filming. My camera decided to be a little wonky on me, but let's just start over where we with our comic books. I showed you I picked up bag and boards. Ooh. I showed you the Marvel free previews. Told you about pick those up. You never know when something new shows up. Marvel previews. Miss Marvel, key example. But again, small stack. This was probably only about maybe $50 worth of comics, which think about it. That ain't that much. But I did end up getting for $3.99 issue number 1 of World's Finest. I'm happy with the title World's Finest. I'm old school. I remember the World's Finest comic book. I remember, when it was just Superman and Batman palling around. This is before the Dark Knight, where they were just friends. But if you remember the last issue of World's Finest, they actually left as frenemies. Batman kind of called Superman out for not using his head when running into a situation, and he just basically gets tired of saving him. And he's basically like, until you basically learn to live up to your name, we can't be partners anymore. And he basically dissolves the World's Finest team up. That was it. Kind of cool. But in a way, it was the end of an era, because now we have this conflict between Superman and Batman. Even though they're the best of friends, they will literally kill each other if necessary. But this is a book I cannot wait to read. I'm literally just coming back from the comic shop, and I have to work tonight, so I have to do this and hopefully be able to get this up. I'm gonna say on Thursday. It is Wednesday when I'm filming this. Wednesday, as you can see, if this thing will show at 1:59, I have to be at work at 10 o'clock, so I need to hurry this up and get this going. So for $4.99, we have Batman the Night issue number 3. I have read number 1. I didn't read number 2 yet. If you saw my last pickup video, it was kind of a mash of weeks of comics because working, couldn't really get to it. So I haven't even read any of the books I showed you in the last video I just showed you because I work a lot. Next we got for $3.99 issue number 7 of 8 of Blue and Gold. I gotta check to make sure I have issue number 6. I know there are a few back issue current books, I should say, that I didn't pick up yet, so I want to check that out. But one more issue and that's going to be over with. I don't know what they're planning on doing. I don't know why they tend to do Blue Beetle and Booster Gold as a miniseries. We want to see them in a series, or put together a kind of like a 90s version of or a version of the 90s Justice League. Bring back Guy Gardner. Why not? You got Blue Beetle, you got Booster Gold. I'm not sure what happened with Fire and Ice. I'm not sure if they're still alive or not. But you got Martian Manhunter. You got this crappy Justice League comic that's out that has, Red Tornado in a 9-to-5 type job where they're like leasing out their heroes or something weird. I haven't read it, so I don't know if I'm right or wrong about it, but it looks cheap and terrible. That's my rant. Um, so much for quick. It's never going to be quick, people. And that's what I always tell her. Next, we have part 3 of War for Earth 3. This is the Flash issue number 780, and it's actually only $3.99. Cannot wait to read this. I did read the War for Earth 3. So those were very, very good. I cannot wait to read this. This is probably up there in my top 5 books I want to read this week. And if you notice with the covers, they all do kind of connect, showing you what's going to happen next. So if you see something happening right here, it's because it's going to be the main cover for the next issue, which is probably going to be Teen Titan or Titans or something, because you see Starfire fighting someone. But there's that. We have DC. What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? And then you can't even give it to me for $3.99. You got to just shove it up there for $4.99. This is Justice League issue number 74. The issue before the Justice League are killed. Who the fuck cares? They've been there, done that, back in the Grant Morrison JLA series, and during like issue 75, they killed the Justice League. We've been there, and are you gonna give us bullshit characters? Oh my God, these characters having to earn the right to be the Justice League. But we'll talk about that when the books come out. Definitely in probably my top book that I want to read this week, and I'm spitting all over it because I'm so angry. This is clear my throat. Issue number 90. This is for $3.99. I mean, come on, Nightwing, and I see Wally West is going to be on there. 2 really good friends who are original Teen Titan members. I love this. Cannot wait to read it. One of the things I do want to do, and my focus is all over the place if you haven't noticed even with my videos, I really want to get the full run of the original Teen Titans series, including their first appearance, which is going to cost a good chunk of change. But I love those books so much because without those books, we would not have the new Teen Titans series that Len Wein created with Marv Wolfman and George Perez, which is my all-time favorite comic book series ever. First of all, they flipped the script on teenage sidekicks. They weren't sidekicks anymore. They were the main character. They had deep personal individual problems, and they came in conflict with each other. They fought with each other, but they were still friends. They were a family. This is the first soap opera comic book we had from DC, and it's the first time they actually brought in elements of the real world into the books. They did the Runaways, with teenage runaways and drug deals and all. Oh man, when I do my video for Dick Grayson, I'm going to be talking heavily about all that. He's my all-time favorite comic book character, by the way. And speaking of which, for $3.99, we have issue 5 of 6 Robins. Haven't read them. I think I read issue 1, but again, with my schedule, it's just so hard to say. I haven't heard anything good or bad about it. And that's not good. But I still hear it's better than Titans Academy. That's a terrible series. And Teen Titans are my all-time favorite, team. But gotta call it. That's just horrible. But what is not horrible, and also the price isn't horrible, for $3.99, this is issue 7 of Titans United. This is what I wanted when they came out. Them just fighting, them going at it. There's Blackfire's in it. She fucks with Superboy. She does some screwed up stuff. This ain't like the TV show at all. Anyone who read that, you better jump back into the comic books, read issues number 23, 24, 25, and annual number 1 of the new Teen Titans. You will see Blackfire at her most evil. That and Tales of the New Teen Titans, I think it's issue number 3. That's the Starfire story. Whichever one is the Starfire story, you really get to see how evil Starfire or Blackfire is, and what she does for her own sister is just wow, crazy. I keep saying I'm not going to go on a tangent, but I did. This is a book that I swear to God it better start getting good soon. I'm not gonna leave it, but I'm gonna be angry. For $4.99, this is issue 785 of Wonder Woman. This is a tie-in, or actually the next part. Yeah, it's actually part 3 of Trial of the Amazons. So I'm pretty sure I have part. I know I have Trial of the Amazons. It looks over here. So when you pick up books and you're so far behind, you don't know what you picked up. So I tend to leave them sitting out just to be sure. But I'll check that in a second because I only got one more book left, and it's actually a Marvel book, and it's not not the cover I wanted, because this is along with Sabretooth #1, which I still have to find. Ghost Rider #1, I really wanted that #1, and I like original covers. So even though I was able to get issue #1, it's for $5.99, and it's a variant cover that has, God, I can't remember his name. He's the one that was on Agents of Shield, and I can't remember. I'm gotta go to sleep soon. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock. I gotta be at work in 8 hours, which means I gotta be up in 6. So, woo! But I am really curious. Plus, it looks like it might storm outside, which means I might not go to work if it is. See, there it is, Sabretooth #2 instead of, and now I gotta find #1. I hate that. What am I looking for? Wonder Woman. Okay. So part 1 is Trial of the Amazons. What's part 2? Nubia and the Amazons. Oh yeah, I'd be fucking. So I gotta go find that because I am a completionist. That's bullshit. He just making people buy stuff. I think I picked up #1, and that was it. But anyway, that is the last of the comic books I picked up. I do have one NECA purchase I'm going to show you today, because I'm going to save the others because I'm trying my best to figure out. If you haven't noticed, my lighting and all my equipment is starting to die on me. So that kind of sucks, because that's just more money I got to invest in doing this. And don't get me wrong, sorry about the noise, that's paper, but it's just when you keep having to come up with different things. I got to get a new laptop. I have to get, where about that? I have to get probably another camera, because for some reason this camera is not giving me the lighting that my old one did. It was more clear, and this one does 4K. The other one didn't. I don't get it. But I got this one. Now this one I had to wait on because, if you notice, when I pick my books up, I pick up at least $50 to $60 minimum a week. So adding stuff on there, you kind of have to do it kind of mid-month, because that's the only time I can actually have the money to do it. I'm so happy with this. This was $76.99, so $77 with tax, so a little over $80 for this Ultimate Edition of Halloween 2, the 2-pack with Michael Myers and Dr. Loomis. Ooh, this is gonna look so sweet. The rest of my neck and stuff. Now I live in an apartment, so I don't have room to open all these up and have them displayed, and I shouldn't say that. I could make room. I don't like displays that are overly crammed. I like space. I like to have things spread out, and that way if I need to add more stuff to it, I can, and it's not looking even more jumbled just because I'm fitting it on a shelf just because I want to have it out. And I'm not going to play with these things. I'm more of a statue guy. I got statues I like to look at. Even the small ones. That's my thing. NECA is one of the only companies. NECA is the only company I'm 100% dedicated to their Ultimate line when they bring out their things, minus Aliens, Predator, and like Godzilla, because they're just doing way too many of them. I ain't got the money for that. But other than that, I didn't get back to the future yet. I don't know why. I just didn't do it. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. But if you see, I'm really into the horror line. wait till you guys see my collection, guys. It's sick. I have an addiction. I have a problem, but I love it. This was one I was so happy that they had, and I mean, I didn't get the one with Dr. Loomis and Laurie Strode. I think that one wasn't an ultimate one. I think that one was just a regular 2-pack, which is why I don't have it. I like these. They can display well. You can put them on a shelf like this if you have to. You can lay them flat if you have to. You don't have to worry about bubble or anything snapping off. But that's it. That's it for me, guys. I mean, I have to really get some sleep. I keep saying that, but I haven't done it yet. But please remember to hit that subscribe button. I am again trying to get an ambassadorship with Fan Expo, which is in July. I believe the 7th through the 10th. But again, it's going to be on the screen again here for you guys to see. This video will hopefully be out Thursday evening. It's now Wednesday at 2:12. I'm not going to be able to edit this because I'm going to have to just go ahead and grab some sleep. So you're going to see this on Thursday, guys. But thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much. This is always so much fun. This is what I really wish I could do 100% of the time, because this is just me. I love this stuff. This is my childhood. I get to relive it and get to spend it with you guys. But now I get to spend it in La La Land because I got to go get some sleep. I will see you guys next time. Remember, here at Picture Book Drama, it is everything in entertainment. And we got to work for a living and earn all the stuff that we get, people. Nothing is for free. I'm Sean, your video and comic guru. Catch you guys next time. Peace. God damn, I need some sleep.